Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thijs, I'm the technical evangelist at Varnish Software, and in this video we'll take a closer look at how you can take advantage of the partnership between Equinix and Varnish Software to create an origin shield that protects your website and your APIs. Equinix requires very little introduction, a leader in the data center space, world-class hosting facilities, and industry-leading interconnectivity. Varnish, on the other hand, is a company that builds software-defined web acceleration and content delivery solutions. The Varnish Enterprise solution that we offer uses caching technology to accelerate HTTP-based traffic and can be hosted on any type of commercial off-the-shelf hardware, in the cloud, or on cloud-native platforms. This makes it an excellent candidate for some of Equinix's cloud solutions, such as Metal, which is Equinix's single-tenant dedicated cloud infrastructure, and Fabric, which is Equinix's software-defined interconnection solution. The goal is to create a powerful and flexible origin shield hosted in the Equinix cloud to offload the pressure from your origin infrastructure regardless of where it is hosted. Let's give you a quick sneak preview of what this solution could look like by showcasing a demo environment that contains a website that we're going to accelerate. The website is very straightforward, has some imagery, and is supplemented by some underlying CSS and JavaScript. It even has a video player that displays HTTP video on demand streaming. The demo environment uses a load testing tool called K6 to send distributed synthetic traffic to the web server to overwhelm it. The traffic increases, and so does the number of virtual users that send all that traffic, until a point that it will get too much for the web server and an origin shield will be required. Some key metrics from our load testing tool are captured in this Grafana dashboard, and you can see the number of virtual users, the data received, potential time to first byte, and duration. What we're seeing here is that it all goes quite smoothly at 110 virtual users. The latency is okay, the total duration is fine, and the number of requests is great. Initially, under a reasonable amount of pressure, the website is still responsive and the loading times are acceptable. However, we'll reach a tipping point. At a certain point, there's so many concurrent requests that the server cannot handle it, the website becomes unresponsive, starts blocking, loading times go up, and this is also reflected in the Grafana dashboard, where you can see the time to first byte increase, but also the error rate go up because not all connections can be properly handled. And that's where Varnish comes into play to assume the role of an origin shield to protect that origin web server. Equinix offers dozens of locations on the globe where you can host your Equinix Metal infrastructure. They call that metros, and that allows you to deploy Varnish wherever you want, and that's also reflected in the controller where you can see where the various points of presence are. Varnish even comes with its own built-in programming language called the VCL, or Varnish Configuration Language. It's a domain-specific language that allows you to tailor the behavior of the cache to your exact needs. This makes Varnish fit into the bracket of edge compute. This can also be managed and deployed within the Varnish controller. However, I won't bore you too much or scare you too much with the code. And now that we throw Varnish in the mix as the origin shield, the website remains responsive regardless of the traffic patterns. As the number of virtual users increase, the requests per second increase, and the latency remains stable. Any potential latency that you see in these dashboards is caused by limitations in the client software, because Varnish itself, as you can see, is doing absolutely nothing and is really at ease handling all that traffic. And that's it. An example, a quick sneak preview of how Varnish Enterprise can be used as an origin shield on top of Equinix cloud solutions, notably Metal and Fabric. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for another video.